guys, it's Jen. I thought I would get on today and experiment with doing a, shop with me kind of video. What I'm going to do today is I want to prepare some new papers, some new painted papers. I picked out some colors that I really love. I want to add textures, but I kind of don't have a lot of stuff near my house to make textures. Oh my God, you can see my window. It's disgusting. So I'm going to go into Dollar Tree and I'm going to try to find some things that will give me interesting patterns, interesting stamp. I'm going to try to get things that are like, durable, that I can use for a long time, not things that are like throwaway and like poorly made. That's really tricky at Dollar Tree. A lot of stuff like will break if you're not careful. So I'm going to look for like wooden utensils and like rubber things that have, raised, like embossed raised texture to stamp it. So yeah, that'll give me a supply of collage fodder to use, as I practice. And I have a little square sketchbook I'm going to be working in. So come along with me. I'm not going to talk in the store because that's awkward. Maybe at another time, but I'm definitely going to film what the kind of stuff I'm looking at. So let's go. Hey guys, I am back from shopping in the Dollar Tree. I tried as much as I could to film what I was looking at, but I kind of felt awkward, so I didn't get like everything, like my whole perspective of shopping. And I know people love those videos, but like I guess I'm still feeling a little too nervous to do that. So anyway, the next step, I spent 54 bucks, which is a lot. I hate knowing that that's how much it costs at Dollar Tree now. My store finally went to $1.25. I went there beginning of January and they still hadn't changed over to that price. They had added an aisle that had more expensive stuff, like $5. So I thought, oh yeah, our store is just gonna do that, like have the upscale, so-called upscale aisle. But yeah, they finally changed over to $1.24, so it hurt, or $1.25. It really hurts, and still heard customers like shocked. They had no idea. I'm going to probably continue this video this afternoon and show you what I have, what kind of goodies I got, and I'm gonna see if I can experiment with printing with them. Anyway, I will show you what I got in the next part. I am back to my workspace, and I'm going to do a little haul and show you what I got. This came out of the bag, so this is the first thing. The reason I got this is because there's two in here, and it's double-sided, so they're gonna make extra textures. Okay, there was one that was similar to this in the makeup aisle, and I looked at the patterns or the texture, and it looked like it was similar texture. So I decided to put the makeup bag away because you get more bang for your buck. Isn't this interesting? There's like a little groove here. It's like a handle. And it also has more surface space. And one other thing I'm going to do is practice making some prints so that you guys can see what they actually end up looking like. I just get these cheap paints because I'm experimenting, and most likely scanning whatever I make. I think they're about 50 cents a piece, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't want to over saturate this, because in that case we would just get a blob. We would get the silhouette of this shape. So you could go crazy and spread this out and just lightly like stamp. I'm going to see if I can just kind of feather it on. And just paint it up. Yeah, so what I would do, I wouldn't just go straight on to white paper. I would do some underpainting first before stamping. I would make this like light pink. I'm gonna push a little bit. Oh, I love it! I put too much paint there, it looks like, but that's okay. Let's see what, if I can do it again. Ooh, cool. Got like a ghost image there. What I was saying is I'd make sure that I have a color underneath. Like, I would do like a light pink or any other color, like a light color, and then have this contrast to it. So I'm not going to press too much. And you can come off the page too. Okay, I hope you guys are seeing this. This is a pretty cool texture. Okay, and that, it kind of looks like a coral reef a little bit. So I'm lightly pressing. This is gorgeous. And like I said before, the reason why I went to Dollar Tree is I don't really have many textures here at the house. You can definitely find things that you already have. People glue Q-tips, lots of Q-tips to a block, like a wood block in different patterns. So you can do that. Okay, so that's pretty cool. We have that. Okay, moving on to the next one. I thought this was an awesome idea. This was in the Valentine's section, and these are makeup sponges. And not only did it come with a lot in a pack, you can break them apart, it looks like. So what you can do, okay, you can keep one together, and you can break the other one apart, right? Isn't this what you do to sponges? So then you can split up the color. I'm gonna do like solid heart, and it'll have like a little line in between it, possibly. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Lightly press. Lightly press. Okay, not gonna lie, it kind of looks like a butt. So that might not be the answer that we're looking for. I could be wrong. You guys tell me what you think. If it looks like a booty. Okay. All right. Now that I've told you about it, you can't unsee it, can you? Okay. I'm going to go back to a different color, and I'm going to do... Ooh, they feel so soft and squishy. I love it. Ooh, I'm mixing paint now because I have purple in my brush. But that's okay. Okay, now I'm going to stamp here. Okay. Just move down. Oh, these are gonna be probably crooked. Get it together, Jen. Okay, it needs to be straight. Okay. Tried to make it staggered, but it looks like it met up there. Okay, so now I'm going to take the other side, which is this one, and dip it with the purple. And yeah, it went crooked. If you didn't want it to look like a butt crack, you could like separate them a little bit. Kind of make it look like a broken heart. Oh, I love this. I think my favorite part of collaging is actually making the papers, because you can get really abstract to where people will wonder, what is that? Like, where did she get that? Where did she even get that texture, you know? So then we have our whole heart. And yeah, I'm really making a pattern here, huh? But imagine that there's like a light pink behind this. You might like this contrast of white and purple. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we have that one. Another idea is raindrops. Yeah, I'm really getting into the pattern right now, aren't I? Not really so much the texture. But see that? That's a texture. If you really wanted a contrasting page, you could put whatever is opposite on the color wheel to purple. I think it's orange. Is it orange? I don't know. If you're like the type that likes the contrast in collage papers, I like to keep the papers within the same color family, or the same color but like use different shades of it to make my collage paper. And then I really focus on the texture part and making sure that it looks really cool and abstract and lots of texture. Wow, I'm getting carried away with this. So that's what that does. And again, these are makeup wedges. You could probably also do the same with regular wedges that are triangle shape. You could do the same thing, you just have some triangles. I got one of these it's called a hair donut. And yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know how to use it, but it looks like it makes a bun in your hair. Yeah, there was a paint paper that I made that I put in my recent Valentine's zine, and I made like donut shapes, kind of like this, but I made it out of a broken headphone, and the headphone had cushioning on it. Yeah, so that was cool. It made like a donut shape. This will be good if you want some round circular shaped papers. Oh, cool. That looks really interesting. Okay. And another thing to be aware of is that if you put something, a little bit of cushioning under the paper, it will show the stamp a lot better. So if you have foam or like a stack of papers, that'll help the impression more. So look at that. Imagine there's another color below, like a light baby blue or something, and you've stamped this over it. Gosh, I could spend all day with this one. I always see imagery when I'm doing things like this. Like my mind always goes to like the coral reef or something. This is cool because it looks really neon. I love that. And for this one, you definitely need some paint spread out on a flat surface so that you can kind of roll it. But I can try to paint it. Gosh, that already looks so cool. I tried to get things that I can use over and over again, not things that are going to be thrown away. And with these sponges, you know, the more, if you have dried paint on them, that just adds texture for later. Okay, so let me... Oh my gosh, look at those polka dots. Those are adorable. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's exciting. Look, they're so cute. Oh my goodness. Try to stagger them a little bit. Make sure to start in different areas so they don't look so straight. And also layering them might help. That adds an interesting texture too. This is cute. And this is in the beauty area. It's in the massage, like it's a massage back roller. Once some paint dries, you could go rub it on your significant other's back. Okay, I'm gonna try to... Oh, cool. But I'm seeing if you can get it a little more abstract, each like not do them, don't print them next to each other next time, like in a row like this. But if you went like back and forth diagonal like each time in a different direction, you could get like bubble textures. Because I don't, if you can see there, on the ghost print, they look like tiny bubbles. And again, I'm seeing like the ocean again, but that is super cute. Even if you wanted like modern solid polka dots, all you have to do is wet this, do one pull, and then do it, and then do another one, and then you'll have solid dots. Okay, this is another interesting one. This was also in the massage department. I don't know what the cashier thought. This is really soft. I think it's silicone. And I'm kind of happy about this because I was planning to look for a meat cleaver. But the meat cleaver is made out of wood, so it's not going to give you any movement. You'll just have these little dots, these little tiny dots, and they'll be in a square. It'll give you kind of like a look like that. And it's really tiny dots, if you can remember how sharp the edges are. But this is like bendable, so I'm excited to see what kind of marks we can get using this. So I'm just going to keep using the black, and this time I'm kind of spreading it around. Gonna rub it like that. Ooh, that's kind of cool. See that? Okay. This is cool. This looks, it kind of reminds me of a firework, because again, it's giving movement. You know, it's not a stationary dot. Almost like a starburst. Can you see this one here? How it kind of flows out? Because it's bending, it's giving you some movement. The paint's pushing against these cones. That's really awesome. So with stamping and getting textures, it's all about thinking outside of the box. I even took tree bark that was out back in my yard that had fallen, you know, on the ground. I don't think you want to take tree bark off. And that gave really cool, you know, abstract impressions. Wow, this is cool. I'm seeing, yeah, I think I'm doing like a personality test with this, but I'm seeing fireflies at night with this pattern. Okay, and I wanted to also try something with this. If I can get more paint on there. Also wanted to see if I can do a pull. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. I love doing this. It's just such a neat surprise. It's like treasure hunting, you know, for cool textures. And these are textures you can't buy, and they're not loaded in, what you call it, Adobe, Photoshop. These are your marks with your hand and your idea and your instincts and intuition. Yeah, I love how movable and flexible this is. So this is a winner. I like it. This kind of is looking like tree bark to me, pine tree. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. Let's try this. This is a big splatter screen. Should probably use this in real life. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna kind of just place it over the most paper as possible and keep it down and firm. Might want to put weights on it, possibly. Okay, so we'll first use our brush. See what that does. Okay. I'm having a feeling that it's not going through, so I'm going to try this foam brush. Okay, that went through a little more. And stamp, stamp, stamp. Try to get some ink on there, or paint. All right, so. Really not getting anything. Maybe I need to soak it more. We could start making circles, abstract circles. Ooh, okay. Something is being revealed now. Whoa, those are eyeballs, aren't they? Okay, so when you're just messing around like this, that's when the discoveries take place. Okay, now I'm excited to see if there's anything. Whoa! This is a really cool effect. Wow. Yeah, this definitely reminds me of like vintage stuff. Oh my gosh, like comics. Whoa, that's really cool. That's some cool pointillism there. Yeah, the paintbrush did pick it up. So yeah, I'm surprised because I didn't feel like it was picking it up. This didn't do very well. But these dabbers are kind of cool. I can see a shadow of paint going, I don't know, I can't tell if it's on the paper or if it's on this netting here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that is surprising. It has this really cool effect here. What does it remind me of? Like, you know, old, like, you know, like, do you remember Bazooka Gum, and you would open it and there was like a little tiny comic in there, and it had this effect. It used these dots to fill in the shapes, to color things. I got something similar here, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if the mesh is going to pick up or not. I'm going to cushion up my workspace here with some fabric that I'm okay with getting possibly messed up, but I think it'll be fine. So once you cushion too, you're going to get a better impression. So let me try to bend this inward. So I am going to paint this on. Just because I don't have a lot of paint right now, I'm kind of running out as we speak. See, I've already used too much because it's filling in. So let's just see what it does. Not very impressive. I think it's because this outer ridge is not allowing the image the texture to come through. So yeah, you'd have to like press on it really hard. So to me, that's kind of a fail, but you know, it just depends on what kind of look you're going for. Okay, we'll try a couple more. This is in the beauty section, and it's another really soft thing like this massage thing, and it also has a handle on it. Oh, it's so it's so gummy and chewy. Oh my gosh, it feels really soft. That's really cool. Okay, you got out of focus. I hope you weren't out of focus too long. Okay, so I'm going to lightly paint this and mush. Oh wow, that's rad. That again, that's that comic effect. And you want to do different angles to change up your paper. Don't want it to look too like straight. This is having a really like 3D effect going on. And it has movement. So, oh, I put more paint on it for that one. So you're going to get a different print every time because it has that movement to it. It mushes. So, wow. The ghost print is pretty good. Actually, yeah, the ghost print's good. So it's holding more ink or paint and allowing you to get more prints out of it. That is cool. And notice how like I moved it a little bit, so it's got this out of focus 3D effect. It's really cool. Okay, let me try to stamp directly in this and use a clean piece of paper so you can see it. Not as good as painting it. Okay. Yep, you have to mash the whole thing for it to stamp. Imagine you have a color and then you put white on top of it. it would add some really cool texture. And then you're gonna cut this down even further, you know, to make a shape. So these are also pretty interesting. I wish there was more substance to the handle, but I'm definitely gonna be using these. What you want to do at Dollar Tree is look at things that come in a set that are also different. Okay, so this is like a fine tooth comb, I guess, so that'll give you a pattern, and then this has more separation, and then this has even more separation. So so you got all kinds, and this is wider, so you can make a wider drag, you know. If you have like a jelly print thing, this would be a perfect tool for that, because it just kind of slides. Okay, but I just had a thought. So here, we're gonna paint all of this really quickly with a lot of paint. Get a lot of paint on there, spread it around, and then drag. Okay. Okay, see how it was able to do a spiral effect? See, we're getting more of this 3D like optical illusion look. So I'm gonna end it there. I have a lot more stuff to show you, and I'll just continue it in another video. Please let me know what you thought about everything I got, and yeah, just let me know. And also, I'm really curious what your opinion is on the things that I got, judging that they are $1.25. What do you think about the cost, and was it a deal? Did I pay too much for something? So let me know about that. I'm really curious about that. I really love this tool. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at that. I got circles. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It just flows and it moves and it pushes so well. Yeah, that's really cool.